Hey friends, welcome to my page DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Monday! I feel like it's been a whole week since I've been on here. It hasn't, it's been a few days. It's been since last Wednesday, but yeah, it feels like forever. So happy to be back. This week's a little crazy too with Thanksgiving and my craft show, but we will get through it. Tomorrow will be a quick project because I go set up for my craft show tomorrow. It opens on Wednesday. So guys, it was such a great craft show last week. Oh my goodness. I will tell you all about it in a moment. If you're just hopping on and watching right now live, just say hello. If you're coming back and watching the replay, just put hashtag replay. The replays are always here. If you can't stay and watch the whole thing, you can come back and watch the rest of it. You can even fast forward through it so that you don't have to listen to me. So how's everybody doing? Happy Monday. Oh my goodness. I think I might be caught up on my sleep. It was a hard craft show to make it through because it was super busy. Oh my goodness. Just couldn't ask for a better show. Let me just get to my, I don't have this up and ready. Let me get to my live on here so I can share it. And I'm going to share it over to the VIP group. Just say hello so I know you're watching. I know it's been a few days. It feels like it's been forever. How is everybody doing? How was your weekend? What did you guys do? I know, I don't know if Sarah's on yet, but she had a really good craft show. Anybody else have craft shows going on? It is the time of year when we are doing like the best at our shows. It's the time of year that we wait for, and then it's over. And then it's over and we wait till next year. But anyways, guys, we are going to do our Christmas cabin tiered tray set. Okay, so this can go on a tiered tray or it's going to go on my little chair. So I need lots more stuff for my craft show. Oh my goodness. I don't have enough days to get ready for this next one. I thought I had enough product. Let me just tell you, our customers were crazy this last weekend. So I've been in charge of that show for 11 years now, and I keep all my data on Excel spreadsheets so I can go back and look at every year. This was a record year for us in sales. So my crafters, they, there might have been one or two that didn't do as well as the others, but all of them did really good, fantastic. So record attendance, which was great. We have someone that checks them in. So we have the mailing list and the people come in, they say, yes, I got a card in the mail, and they hand it to Sabrina who keeps track of how many people come in. She's got a little clicker and she's keeping track of how many people are coming in the door, and then she checks them off the mailing list. And if they're not on the mailing list yet, she asks them, would you like to be on the mailing list so we can mail you a postcard next time? So we had lots and lots of people sign up. I mean, we usually have 200 people that we add to the mailing list each time. I didn't count them yet, but I gave her enough sheets to add 400. I don't know if we added that many, but people said they had seen it. It was in our newspaper. It was in the Reader, which is a free one also. And then on multiple Facebook pages, on some of the city like organizations' websites, and then I handed out twice as many flyers at the shows this year. So, and then mailed out the 5,600 postcards. We had so much advertising. We had people coming in that saw signs on the streets. I put out all the signs. I actually had a bunch of signs stolen, so I have to replace. I'm just going to get a full new replacement set. Usually we'll order like 40 signs, and then they slowly start to disappear. So 25% of my signs were gone yesterday when I went to pull them from the corners of the streets and in the neighborhoods. 25% of them were already taken. And it's not like they can use them for anything. Sometimes the city goes in and takes them, sometimes the management of that apartment complex. But I didn't put any in their lawns. I put them on posts, which was really strange that they took them off of there. So they had to have cut the tape. Anyways, How's everybody doing? I'm doing great. I'm still a little tired, but I'm gonna make it through it. We're gonna just keep going. Yes, I'm taking naps when I need to. I didn't have to take any naps during the craft show. Thank goodness. But I did come home each day. I came home and I counted the money. I ate my dinner, and I promptly fell asleep for hours and hours, and then woke up and did a few things. But I was mentally exhausted. It was such a good show. Anyways, let me see who's here, and we'll get started. It was just fantastic. It was better than I could ever have even thought that it would be. So, hey Laura, how are you? Good morning. Hi Barb. Hi Carrie. Good morning, Lisa. Hi Sherry. Thank you guys. Hi Pam. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hi Darlene Barr. Oh, thank you. I miss being here with you guys. Hi Deborah. Hi, Nikki. How are you? Nikki's over on YouTube. Hi, Chris. Hi, Deb, my sister. Hi, Doris, my sister. I'll see you in a few days, Doris. Yay. She's coming for, her and Zach are coming for Thanksgiving. Yay. And Siri keeps trying to talk to me. Siri, I'm not talking to you. Go to sleep, Siri. It keeps flashing. All right, guys, let me show you the project. It just was a super fantastic craft show. Just couldn't ask for any better. I'm so happy for all my crafters. This is what we're making. So I need product. I need lots of product for this craft show. I had 5 empty boxes. One of them is a very large box. And I had helpers. I had helpers packing up. So, you know, when you have helpers, they don't always pack it the same as you. It might not have been packed as tightly. Oh, and actually each day I took in stuff. So I probably had 6 boxes that were empty. Yeah, it was a super good show. Super good. Anyways, this is what we're making. It is for a tiered tray or for the little bench, which I'm going to put it on the bench at my craft show. And I will sell these individually at the craft show. You know, the little thing that we made with the tea lights, the little cabin with the trees that had the tea lights, I sold that at the craft show. The lady was so excited. And I think she might have bought the sign too. I'm not sure. I'm not for sure. Hi, Janine. How are you? Okay, let me move this out of the way. So this is what we're making. It has our little cabin, just like our sign had. Okay, so this was the sign that we made. We made this sign the other day. So it's going to be same color, similar, and all of that. And then it has the little garland here. Some of you guys have ordered this. I just like to try to do the things that you guys have ordered so that you know how to do it and the colors and all of that. And actually, I still had the paint out from that sign. And it worked out perfect. I just walked in. I didn't even have to pull paint colors because they were already there. Yay. All right, I only need one of these guys. I don't need these guys. I don't need the jute. I'm going to move the stuff that I don't need over. And then I'm going to bring in my board. And we're going to get painting. So I'm going to try to go on and get myself caught up with all the Chocolate Tour specials that are going on. There's a lot. So make sure you're looking at your emails. I honestly can't tell you exactly which specials are this week. So somebody had asked me and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just can't keep up with everything. So make sure you're checking your emails. Chocolate Tour is sending out emails on everything. I've seen quite a few of you ordering. So I know that people are paying attention and checking those emails because several of you have already placed orders like last week. There were many people that ordered. So, okay, let's get started with this. Let's try to get these up here. All of my little Reese, just say hello when you're hopping on so I know you're there. Tell me what you did this last weekend. What fun things did you guys do? I was at my craft show the whole weekend. And then Sunday, like my craft show was Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then Sunday was tear down the signs. Had to walk and walk and walk. But like I said, 25% of my signs were not there. They had been taken. It happens. It's unfortunate, but it does happen. Okay, these are going to be brown, just like the And these are different sizes. So one is smaller than the other. So you do have to paint both of these. Okay. And then we're going to paint this. I'm hoping that I have enough room. I think I will for everything. I think I will. Okay. And then these guys, maybe we can go like this and we can put something inside of here. Maybe these guys will go down here. I'm going to check messages in a second. Sorry, I'm on a roll. Darlene is on a roll. I am just going. So we had record attendance every day of the show. It was crazy. It was crazy pants. I'm so happy. I could not ask for a better show. Honestly, it just was. Okay, there's a little teeny tiny dot for the doorknob. Okay, I'm going to set that there. Yep. We are so blessed, and our church people are amazing. We love them. They are just the best. So we have a lot of people that that go to that church that actually came to the craft show. I think I'm going to have enough room down here for this. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm running out of room, but I think I'm going to barely have enough. I'm hoping that I can find a little place down here for all of this stuff. Let's see. There's not that much left. Can I move stuff around maybe? Maybe I can move something around. Okay, so this is going to be, my deer is going to be the same color. So maybe I can move that up there. This is the same color, this outside part. I'm like trying to just move things around. Maybe a tree can be moved. So this tree can go here. All right, I have my words. I'm almost there. I'm like, can I just fit it on there? WINTER. Tell me what you did this weekend, and I'm going to read it in a second. Sorry, I'm just trying to fit all of this on here. I am just so happy. And so the scouts came and they attempted to sell their little wreaths that they have. They didn't sell very many. I think people just, they're going to buy them somewhere else for less expensive. They don't always support the scouts like they used to. I don't know why. Okay. I just need to find room for something else. Maybe I can put stuff inside here. And then this door is the same color over here. And then the skis are what color? Red. Okay, I think I got it, guys. I think I got it. Okay, let me look at comments. Sorry. Let me go back and look at comments. Hi, April. How are you? Hi, Shelly. Hey, Jenny. Oh, we had a great show at Claremont Canyon. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you guys. Hi, Karen Ross. Hi, Judy Kirk. Next setup show is tomorrow. Yes, I set up tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Let me put myself in the corner so that, hi, Lynn. How are you? Karen Ross says free snowman transfer with any order of $5 shipping. Awesome. Thank you so much. I knew that it was something that one of you guys would know. Thank you so much, Karen. Hi, Marilyn. You had a very easy weekend. Yay. I'm glad for that. Let me see. Yeah, it was like the best craft show. Let me try to get myself, I'm trying to get myself up in the corner here. There I am. Hi guys. I'm covering up part of my little cabin, but hey, it's okay. All right, so let's get started with this. Let me just try to slide this down. I'll go a little bit smaller. There we go. Okay, let's start. Let's start with our cabin. Woo! Yeah, it was a wonderful weekend. I have the best group of people. Oh my gosh, I just couldn't ask for better helpers. Everyone just pitched in and they worked extra hours when they needed to. Okay, this is going to be brown up here, so I need to not do that, Darlene. Yeah, it's always great when everything just goes so smoothly. The craft show itself had no issues, really, honestly. I'm going to say the only thing that I really would like to see improved with my craft show is better lighting for some of the booths. Okay, so some of the booths are a little bit dark. I do tell my crafters, please bring lighting. And not everybody does that, but I guess I'm just going to have to do it myself because there were some areas that are shadowy that's more difficult for people to see. I want everybody to do well. So if I have to be the one that brings the lighting for them, I guess I just have to do that. So yeah, I was so tired after every day, and I didn't get a count on my steps, and I'll tell you why, because I used my phone for music. I used my phone to hook up to a speaker so that we had music the whole time. And so I have no idea on my steps. But I know it was a lot. I know it was a lot. Okay, so all of the green here is going to be my Hauser medium green. And then most of my trees, let's see. Okay, trees are going to be that color, but we're going to have part of the trees like when there's a small one, these are going to be the Hauser light green. And then what else? Yes. Okay, there's a little one here. So anyways, when there's a second one, it's going to be the Hauser light green. Okay, so all the big ones are Hauser medium green. I don't have to paint these because this goes on top of it. I just have to paint the trunks of the trees. Okay, so I don't have to waste paint on the whole thing. So I'm just going to put some here and try to start using that. I didn't bring in any palette dishes. I should have. Oh my goodness. So I attempted to make stuff last night. I'm just tired. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yesterday was about, 10,000 steps just to go gather up all my craft show signs. And like I said, I have to replace a whole bunch. It's frustrating to me that I don't know if the city took them or if individuals just took them down. It's not nice. We go to a lot of effort. And here's the thing. All the signs were up on Saturday morning when I headed to the craft show. I checked all the signs, made sure everything was still there. And then Sunday morning, some of them were missing. So I don't know that the city goes around. Does the city actually go around on Saturday? That wouldn't make sense to me. That wouldn't make sense to me, that Saturday afternoon, and then it rained too. So all my signs were wet. So I had to bring them home and I laid them all out so they could dry so that they don't get moldy. But I need to order a new set. So I'll order 40 signs. I haven't had to order signs forever. Okay, let's see. This is the underneath. So let me see. Or is that not? Does that one have a second part? No. Okay, so this goes on top of this goes on top of this goes to the side of this. Okay, this is this color, and then I just do the trunk brown. Let me see. Marilyn, let's see. Nikki says, you sent me a message to see if I can do the nutcracker cutout. I can't do the nutcracker cutout. Yeah, I did never trace it. There's so many pieces. I did not, but I'll see if I have any extra. I don't know if I ordered any when they had it where you could order just the nutcracker by itself. I might have ordered some of the extras. So let me look and see if I have that for you, Nikki. But I can't do the cutouts because it's so much to trace. And I don't have any free time at all to do that, unfortunately. My free time right now is getting more product made and getting my house cleaned because I have people coming over for Thanksgiving. So, and my daughter's going to be in town. Yay, I'm so excited. So initially she was going to be going somewhere, and then she just let me know that she's going to be in town. So, Karen Ross said clipboard also. Nice to be off early. Oh, nice, Nikki. I'm glad you are off early. So, okay. The other trees are Hauser light green. So these little pieces here, and then this one. So all the rest are the medium Hauser green. I'm trying to think of some things that happened. Oh my goodness. You know what? My customers all behaved. It was, I don't have any funny stories about customers. I usually have a funny story about a customer and something they did. But guess what, guys? My customers all were really good. I didn't have any issues with customers at all. I might have had issues with crafters, but you want to hear something funny? At the end of the craft show, I had a page, a full page like this. I had a page like this, and I was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had written down all the things that I needed to go over with the crafters at the end. So we have a little meeting when the craft show's over and all of the customers are out. We have a little meeting and we talk about. I address any issues that they were. I let people know when the checks are going to be available, that type of thing. So I had my great big long list. Okay, let's do white next. I'm going to put some in here just to make it easy. And so I had a long list, but it was all good stuff except for one. So come on, I know you got some left in you. I know you got some left. Hopefully enough. I think I have another one here somewhere. I can go in the other room and grab one. So I have my long list to address and talk to everybody about. And the first good things were record attendance each day and record sales each day, which was crazy. I could even tell that on Saturday was record sales because I can look at the credit card report and it tells me how much we had done at that point of the day. And I was like, oh my gosh, it was so crazy. But the one bad thing was that, oops, I got that. I don't want that to be that color. I want it to be brown. Hello. I'll put it over here. So the one bad thing that I had to address was please do not discuss okay, here's what it was. If you are unhappy with your booth or you're unhappy because you feel like the show was slow, which it wasn't slow. I don't know who felt that way, but anyways, if you feel like there is something wrong with your booth, with the craft show, you feel like it's slow, don't talk about it in front of customers because customers are going to come and tell me. And they do. So that was one of the things that I addressed. And I said, it doesn't matter who you are, how much money you make for me. If you do it again, you won't be asked back. So anyway, so I addressed that. And I didn't tell them who it was. I simply said, don't do this. You will not be asked back if you do it again. So guess what? While I was packing up, I had 3 people come to me and apologize for saying things. 3 people. And guess what? None of them were the person that I knew had said something, but I wasn't really addressing her. None of them were, but all these other people felt guilty and came and apologized to me for saying stuff. So I thought it was kind of funny. That was my funny that I had to share with you guys was that, hey, sometimes you have to address those things. And you know what? They felt guilty enough that they came and told me they were sorry. All right. Notorious shoplifter did not show up. Nope, she did not show up. So she must think that she's banned from all of my shows, which is great. I'm glad that she thinks that. Okay, I do need to do the trunks in brown. I need to do the background here in dark blue. Let's do that. This also needs to be dark blue. Let's get those done. I can move this white for a moment. Yeah, I was ready for the shoplifter. I had told our grounds person, Tim, I had told him if she shows up, I will be calling the sheriff. So just know that. So if you see the sheriff show up, that would be why. So he was aware of it. He was aware, but no, she did not dare show up, which was great. We were ready for her. We were ready. Hey, Cheryl, how are you doing? How was your weekend? I've been seeing people posting of their craft shows. I'm so happy that people are doing so well. this time of year is the time that people are buying, they're spending, they're getting their Christmas gifts. Gosh, I got way too much paint. Let me put some of that back. I don't want to waste it. I know I'm gonna sometimes, Darlene, I just don't know. I just don't know. So my booth looks super cute, but I didn't get any pictures. 0 pictures, guys. I'm so sorry. My booth was split up. So I had a table that I put crates on, that the table was back. You could walk on both sides of the table. So I put crates so that they were back to back. So here's the table, the long table. There were crates on this side and crates on that side. You know, they were back to back. So you could go around both sides of the table. That's how my booth was this time. It was really different because our person that's normally there was gone. And so that was the only spot that I could find for myself. Okay, I need to water down some of this to do the deer, the door, this part. This will be solid brown. We'll do that in a moment. The trunks will be solid brown. I'm going to use burnt umber, but this part I need to water down. And then I have a couple more things. Oh, maybe this will be light blue. So I'll grab some light blue. I think I have some up there. Okay, so there's that. I need some water to water that down. All right. Yeah, so now I'm just getting ready. My house looks like a hurricane or a tornado or something hit it inside because I have stuff everywhere. I have to count all the tags and add them all up, but I gave myself extra time. I told my crafters I am not going to rush it. I'm going to take an extra week to do it. I have a craft show that I'm doing, not this weekend, but the next weekend I'm going to do another one. And a lot of them are doing that show. And so I gave them an option to pick their check up there. And they were okay with that. You know what? The funny thing is that it's not going to kill them to wait one more week. And for me, I'm not going to have to rush, and I'm going to be able to enjoy spending time with my sister. So my sister and my nephew will be here. So I want to be able to spend time with them. I'm kind of thinking I want to just do a wash on this too. So let's just do that and let's see how that looks. And then these also. And then I'll do the trunk solid. Okay. I still need to do red bows. Oh, I need to do this. This up here is actually brown also. So let me try to do without, and also the little teeny tiny house. I'll do something chocolate tomorrow, I promise. I have to open some boxes. I have stuff in boxes that I don't know what's in there. Okay, this is this color. My chimney's that color. Okay. I think that's it for that. Am I right? Let me look. Okay, these are black. All right, we're getting there. We are getting there, guys. Oh my goodness. What color blue? I'm sorry. I'm like off in my own little world today, aren't I? This blue is Royal Navy. Okay, so the blue that I need for, what do I need that? Oh, for winter, for the word winter. Hi, Vicki, how are you? You did the kids' Thanksgiving this Saturday. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Hey, Sarah, how are you? Sarah had a show and she did really good. I was telling everybody. I told them that you had a great craft show. Yay! It's always nice to have that. Okay, I'm going to scooch this up just a little bit to put some of this blue. I'm going to use colonial blue for the word winter. I'm going to have to put a second coat on the green. I can see that some of it is see-through. Yeah, this next show that's...
Okay, I added that to the family list.
Thank you, Siri. I don't know what you're doing. She's taking notes for me. She's taking reminders for me.
What do you want to...
Siri, delete that message, please.
Sorry, I can't help with that.
It's okay. Oh my goodness, Siri's been really nosy today. She's listening to all of our conversations. All right, let's do our red. So I think that's the back of that. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to use Alizarin Crimson. I'm trying to use the same colors as I did on the other. Not that it matters because I already sold the other little thing that went with this. It's crazy what sold, guys. It's just, it blows my mind. It didn't take us that long to pack up. You know, it took a while to pack up the checkout room. It always does. The cash registers, all of the paper, all the linen. There's a lot that you have to have in a checkout room. But as far as my booth itself, I'm really low on product. So I'm hoping to get some more stuff done tonight. I did a little bit yesterday. I did some the night before. I'm not going to work when my sister's here. I will be spending time with her, but I will be doing stuff at night. At night when she goes to bed, I'll do a little bit of stuff. Okay, let's do black on that. Do I have another brush? I need to do brown here. I'll do black on the bottom of the little thing. I need to do solid brown. I need to do the stems. No, I need to do the trunks. They're not stems, darling. I need to do the trunks. I'll get out a small brush for that. So this is the bottom of the little planter. Okay, let's do our second coats of green before we do the trunks of the trees. Trunks of the trees, Darlene, not stems. And we do need to do a second coat on white. Okay, so a few things need second coats. Just a few things. Yeah, I love doing this craft show because there are some people that only go to that craft show. So the craft show that I was in charge of that I just finished, it started over 40 years ago. So it started in a lady's house. Her and her friend had it in their house first, and then it moved to Roar Park. So Roar Park, they have a place called Roar Manor. It's hard to say. Roar, R-O-H-R, Roar. And famous people used to stay there many moons ago. So we have famous people. I can't even tell you all of them, but Marilyn Monroe was one of them that used to stay there. So we used to rent out the facility, and then it became it was condemned probably like, I don't know, maybe 15 years ago. It was condemned because the structure wasn't sound. The upstairs was caving away. The footings were not stable, and no one wanted to fix it. No one wanted to pony up the money to fix it. So it became it's just fenced in. The last time that I went there, it's still there. They haven't tore it down. Maybe they're hoping that somebody will do it at some point. And then it moved to the church, to the Sweetwater Church, and then now it's where it is now at the Chula Vista Church. But yeah, it has been going on for over 40 years. I don't know exactly how many years, so I can't even put it on my flyer, but somebody had estimated like 45 years is how many years it had been going on. And once upon a time, the daughter of the person that started it had come to the show, and she had given me the date that she thought that it had started. So I think we're at like 45, 46 years. That's a long time. That for a show to be going on. That's a lot of years. Many, many moons. Okay, let me do a second coat on the white, and then I am going to do the tree trunks. Oh, I could do those without, yeah. And then I have these little ones here. So I was just going to do them all at the same time. It will be easier. Let me bring in my white. Where is it? Here's my white. So this week's going to go by so fast, guys. Tomorrow will be a really quick project. I have to be there at 8 o'clock, which means I have to leave here at 7:30. It's not that far away, but there is traffic, which means I have to go on the freeway. And then there's one of those, you know, those metered traffic lights where they only let a certain amount in for each lane, like 2 people go each time the stoplight turns green. Yeah, I have to go on the freeway that has that. It's never fun when you're pulling a trailer behind you. Oh my goodness. It is never fun. Okay, I'm going to dry brush these the blue, dark blue backgrounds. I'm going to dry brush that once we get that all done. Hopefully I have a brush in here. I might have to go grab one. I'm going to look in my drawer, see if I have a brush to do that. You could just speckle it too. So speckling is an option also, if you don't want to dry brush it. Okay, let's dry. Oh, guess what? The red needs another coat too. Let me see if I have enough on my brush. And then we're going to dry so that I can do all of the tree trunks. Okay. So let's dry now at this point. It's dry. So who's hosting Thanksgiving at their house? How many people on here are hosting Thanksgiving at their house? We are. So my sister Doris and nephew Zachary are driving down from Visalia, and then my daughter April and her husband Tom will be there. They were going out of town, but they're not. Yay, I'm so glad. I don't know what changed, but I'm happy. My granddaughter Haley and her boyfriend Christian will be there. And then my son Wesley and Tara and their 3 kiddos. So how many people is that? Well, we're going to have a bunch. It's going to be fun. I love it. Sometimes we do games. Sometimes we pull out a puzzle. We always have a good time. The guys go out in the garage to talk and sit around the buggy and talk. Yeah, it's always a nice time. I love it. You're hosting at your house, Cheryl. You're going to do another one on Thursday. Awesome. Hi, Nana. How are you? Sarah's doing one at her house. That is not drying. Why is that not drying? That's so weird. Oh, there. Now it's bubbling up. Well, maybe me and my sister will make her nativity set. I'm going to tell her to bring her nativity set because that would be fun to work through that with her. I know she has another project that I need to help her with too for her friend. So we might be doing some chalking and some painting. All right, I do need to dry brush, and I need to do the trunks of the trees. Let me look in here and see if I do have a brush. It's big, but it'll work. It will work. Okay, let's do the trunks first, though. So let me bring this in. Let's do the tree trunks. We're going to do them with burnt umber, and I am just going to put some right here. And I've got to get a small... Do I have another brush in here? I don't have another small brush. So let me just grab... One of these brushes. This will work. That will work. And usually I have to put 2 coats of this because it doesn't cover. You would think brown would. And I was thinking maybe my sister and I can go shopping. I am not going to be at my craft show. I was supposed to work the craft show on Friday. But my sister's going to be here, and I talked with Miss Blenda, and I asked if I could be off that day so I could spend time with my sister. And she said, of course. So I will be working at the craft show on Wednesday and Friday if you're in the area. This is the craft show, the La Mesa Community Craft Show. I will be there on Wednesday and Saturday. I'll be working in the checkout. I will not be in my booth. I will not have Chocolate Tour in my booth. I will just have my... You know, I'm like, oh, maybe I need to have it to fill up some of the spots. I'm not prepared to do that, but yeah, my booth will be full. I'll probably pull out all of my everyday stuff. At this last craft show, I didn't have any of my everyday stuff out. I only had seasonal, so I might pull out some of my everyday stuff to fill spots. Okay, let me bring in my white so that I can do dry brushing. I don't need a lot, just a small amount. You had 23 on Saturday and you'll have 15 on Thursday. Wow, that's crazy. That's a lot. So was anybody counting when I said, okay, so Tara's family of 5, and then my daughter and her husband and her daughter and boyfriend, and then me. Okay, that's 10. My husband, my sister, and Zachary. We're gonna have 13, and all the dogs. All the dogs. 13 plus my dogs. So my sister's not bringing her dogs. She's getting a puppy sitter for them. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to dry brush this. It doesn't have to have, I'm going to go up and down on this one because otherwise I'm going to get stuff all over everything. I just want it to look like it snowed. Okay, that's all I'm trying to do is make it look like there was snow on there. Same with this, but I'm going to go across. I'll go this direction. And then I'll go this direction. Oh my goodness, so cute. Okay, I think that's okay. You know what? I think that's okay. Some of the trees. Let's put some snow on some of the trees. Let's do that. Let's just kind of dry brush some of our trees. That might be kind of fun. As long as I don't get it on the base part, right? We're gonna just I had the idea to do it, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna go with it. And how about our little wreaths up here? I'm thinking all this greenery needs to have some other colors on it. So we're just going to add some dry brushing to the green. Make it look like there's a little bit of snow on it. Okay, we're going to dry and then we are going to start inking and get it assembled. This is cute. So this is the Christmas cabin tiered tray set. Okay, but I'm going to put it on the little bench. Okay, let me share that link with you guys so that you have it in case you need to order it. I'll put it right here for you guys. Let me see, guys. Whoo-wee. Yeah, it's been busy. My head's spinning a little bit. I've been trying to keep up with messages. If I haven't, I'm so sorry. I just do my best. That's all I can do. All I can do is do my best, right, guys? That's all I can do. Okay, Christmas cabin tier tray set. This is $19.75. I'm going to give you the link for it if you need to purchase. Okay, here we go. Paste it right there. There we go. Okay, guys. All right. Yeah, I feel like it's been forever since I've been on here, but now I feel like it was just yesterday. Isn't that funny how that works? How I can be gone and then I'm like, oh yeah, it just feels like it's just been a day. All right, let me get everything dry. I feel like I need to do a little bit on the word winter. I'm going to grab my little brush and I'll just do a little bit of white on the letters. There we go. So cute. I just got my phone too. My phone has white on it too. Laura says there'll be a total of 19 for your family. Your mom does Thanksgiving and you do Christmas. Nice. Nice. I love that. Isn't it just the best to get together with all your family? Okay, so I'm just going to kind of pull things off and assemble it, and then we'll take them apart and we'll ink things. I think that's going to be the easiest. That way I know if I need to paint anything, because I do mess up sometimes. Yeah, I do make mistakes sometimes. But this way we will know if we got it right. Okay, that, and then we have a little wreath. And guess what? I'm going to have my hair appointment the first week of December. That has been crazy. So I didn't know. Here's something funny. I thought my stylist was upset at me because I had to cancel my appointment. Oh, that doesn't go there. This has the deer. Sorry, wrong thing. What goes in here? This goes in here. This, and this. I thought she was upset because I had to cancel. Because she hadn't answered my message, and you know, she's like me, she's so busy. She sent me a message. She goes, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Somehow I missed your message. I'll get you right in." And then I told her I'm not available until the first week of December. I just can't even just stop. Look at how cute that's gonna be. Oh my gosh. I can't stop and take time to get my hair done until after I get done with this next craft show. So next Monday, I am going to get this mop done. It's time. It is time. Oh my goodness. In the meantime, I just keep trying to comb it to the side so it's not so evident. It's not terrible. It didn't grow in bad. You know, sometimes your hair will grow in really bad and you can see everything. It's not as bad as it could be. It's not terrible. Look at how cute these are. Oh my goodness, guys. It's turning out so cute. I can't wait to show you everything. Once I get this board moved, I'll go in closer and then we'll start inking and gluing everything together. It is going to be so fun. Yeah, it's hard this time of year for me to keep up with everything. So I missed my appointment because I was so exhausted. Okay, this goes with that. And then we have all these guys. So my hair has grown out a lot. It needs to be done. I'm not too proud to say that I have to have my roots done. This is not my real hair color. No, it's not. Okay, one is light, one is dark. Yeah, but you know what? It's that way every year. It's a struggle. And with me being so exhausted, I totally, the day that my appointment was 2 months ago, I was exhausted. I could not go. I couldn't. And so I had to cancel it. And then I couldn't get back into her schedule. And I thought she was ignoring me, but she wasn't. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So here's all of our pieces. To make snow, you can also add baking soda to acrylic paint and it will paint up and puff up. Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. Now I can't use baking soda because it has cornstarch in it, but yeah, you definitely could use baking soda, or you could use the Chocateur stuff that we've used to do the snow. That would work too. Let me go in a little bit closer. I have to be really careful because a lot of those things, like baking soda, has cornstarch in it so that it doesn't clump together. Laura says, need a bigger house. Family keeps growing. I have a tiny house, so it's just tight in there. There's no place for anybody to go. Your nephew and wife just had their first child on the 22nd. Oh, that's so neat. How awesome is that? I love that. Okay, let's ink stuff. I'm going to stand up to do this. Yeah, my house is small. I mean, it really is. My house is 1,300 square feet, and most of it is taken up by craft stuff. My living room is I have an open living room. My living room is open to the kitchen and dining room. You guys have seen it before. So that's where we gather. There is no other place for them to go. Like when I was a kid, my grandparents' house was really awesome because they had the whole basement to go and play. And they had a pool room where you could play pool, and we would play hide and go seek though. We didn't really use it for pool. We played hide and go seek. We would go in there and we turn the light out, and not like there's that many places to hide in a room like that, but yeah, there was a few places. Anyways, yeah, my house is super small, but we make it work. And the guys will go out to the garage and hang out. Girls will sit at the table and do puzzles. I need my white to do this. All right, I'm gonna do that and this and that and this and that. You guys, I truly have missed you guys. Oh my goodness. I don't like it when I am not able to do my stuff, but there just was no way last week. It was just difficult. I needed to focus on the craft show. That was my priority, was to make sure that I did a good job for all of my vendors, and made sure that I had all my ducks in a row and did not have to rush in the morning. So I actually, one day I slept in a little bit. I got up and I had to leave a half an hour after that. I try to get up and make sure I get all my breakfast stuff and my coffee, get all of that going. Okay, let's glue that together so that that can be glued together. We'll glue the base. We'll just kind of work this way. All right, so let me bring my glue. Yeah, I had gotten home the night before from the craft show setup, and my schedule was really off. I had laid down and fell asleep for a few hours, then woke up and worked. And then in the morning I shut off my alarm. That's my worst thing. I shut off my alarm. And then I woke kind of startled. I woke startled and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I have to leave." So I had to hurry and get everything ready. I don't like it when I'm in a rush. And I left my keys there. I left my keys behind that I needed. Luckily, their groundskeeper had already been there and opened everything for me. And I called my husband. I said, when you come to help me tear down, I need you to bring my keys, because they give me keys so that I can get into whatever rooms I need to. And so he brought them for me. But yeah, I was in such a hurry to get out of there that I left the church keys sitting there on the bathroom counter. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's hard. So having to think about doing a Facebook Live also was just too much for me. I really just needed to focus on the craft show and get that behind me. And I'm just so happy with how it turned out. Happy for my crafters. Yay. For many of them, they're like, "Oh my gosh, this is my best show of the year so far." So the funny thing is that a lot of us do the show that we set up for tomorrow. A lot of the same girls do that, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I'm going to be so busy trying to get some more product made." I called one of the girls. I had picked up my craft show checks from the previous show, the Foothills Preschool show. I picked up the checks. I was able to do that yesterday, and I called one of the girls that doesn't do this other show, but she has other shows coming up, and I said, "Do you want to come and pick it up?" She goes, "I am not even leaving my house at all." She was making more product. So she was staying home. She was staying focused, head down, making more product all day yesterday because there's still more shows coming. Oh my gosh, this is so cute, guys. Look at how cute this little cabin is. Okay, so this way it can dry because it needs to go in the stand. And I did bring my glue gun back in, so let me grab that and get that plugged in, because I like to hot glue on the back of those. I got this little teeny tiny door knob. Let me get that. And then I'm going to go grab my glue gun. It's right down there on the floor. I brought it in last night. Let me get that plugged in. So if your house was an open concept, it wouldn't be so. Yes, yeah. It does make it hard if you don't have open areas. I mean, I'm lucky for that, because when we moved here, we knocked out all those walls. We opened that ourselves. It wasn't that way to begin with. We just went in there and we just did it. We took care of it all. I knew exactly what I wanted to do, because this is the third house on this street that we've lived in that has the same floor plan. So I knew exactly what I needed to do. And I'm trying to get that plugged in, and then I knocked over something, so getting that picked up. Okay. Stay. It doesn't want to stay. It's probably going to plop back down. It's okay. All right, so let me come back. Okay. Woo, getting over here. Okay, next, let's do these because we have to string those together. So let me get all the bows on these. These are easy. Easy peasy. It just goes up here at the top, just like that. This glue just keeps coming out. I got some on there. I'll have to get that cleaned up. Okay, I'll move these out of the way and I'll make sure they're all even. It's stuck to my finger. Okay, where's the Q-tip? Q-tip, where are you? Okay, move that, and that, and that, and that. Okay, all right, next. All right, here we go. So take it apart. I have to ink it. Oh, I'm supposed to ink all of that. Okay, so I'm not going to ink the red. I'll ink around the, you guys. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness. I like my house. I wish it was bigger. It just, you know what? I'm never moving from here. We made that decision when we moved back. When we moved back from New Mexico, I said, I am never leaving here. I am gonna die in this house, if that makes sense. I just didn't want to do it again. It was so hard for us when we moved from New Mexico, and that was in 2007 that we moved back. It's been a few years now. It was really hard on us. It was so much work. Moving is not fun. Moving is not fun at all. Okay, let's get this glued together. Yeah, I don't, and Cheryl knows how that is because she just recently moved. Do not want to ever have to move again. Okay. It goes there, and then this goes on top. So I'm just inking all the edges as I'm going, except for on the wreaths because I got ahead of myself. I'm like, oh, I can just glue these on there. Oh, Darlene, you need to ink those. I'll just kind of go around it. It'll work. It will be fine, right? Don't sweat the small stuff, and it is all small stuff, guys. All small stuff. Okay, that goes there, and then this goes next to it as I drip more glue. That's why my thing looks so icky, because it has glue on it. That goes there. And then our cute little deer. It's hard to know what's going to hit where, so I'm just going to put some glue here and there. Okay, that's going to be about right there. And then let me get that up. A snowflake here, a snowflake there, one snowflake up here, and then one snowflake on the tree. Then that's going to go into one of the little holders. Okay, let's ink this. I know. Yeah, I never want to move again. I'm like, okay, so I have the cabin, and I'm happy with that. I'm kind of going around that little bow. I'm just not gonna move. Sorry. The only reason I ever would have moved was that little house that had the barn that I would have done the craft shows at. I love that. I thought that was super cute. It was close to here, but I would not, and it would have been something we could have. Cheryl did the same thing though. She moved and it wasn't that far away. It's still a lot of work because you have to pack up everything. I can't even imagine having to pack up everything. I would just have to say, hey friends, what you doing? Can you come and help me? I would just have to ask for help. It's just too much. The last time when we moved to New Mexico, that was 2003. And let me just dump all this stuff off. We had 2 of those big trucks. So the trucks the ABF trucks, I think, is that what it's called? I think that's what it is. The ABF, those great big trucks that they bring it to your house. It's the big semi trucks, and then you fill it with stuff, and then they come and they take it away and they deliver it to your next place. Okay, so we had 2 of those on the way over to New Mexico. On the way back, we had 3. Yeah, we had 3. It was crazy. And that's a lot of stuff to unpack. Okay, so our house over there was huge. It was like 3,000 something square feet. And we moved back to this little house that is 1,300 square feet. The shop that I added on the back is an additional 800 square feet. So the shop is like more than half the size of what the whole house is. Yeah, the shop's in addition to the house. So the house was here first, and then we hired someone to help us do the addition. Yeah, so we have that part too. But still, so I'm grateful I have the shop because I need that great big area to make stuff. I would never be able to continue. In the beginning, I enclosed my back patio for the laser, and it just wasn't sufficient to it wasn't efficient, and it wasn't cool enough. Okay, so laser should not ever be in an area where it can get hot because your laser tube doesn't last as long. So your laser should be in an area where the temperature is the same pretty much within 20 degrees. It shouldn't go up and down, up and down. Yeah, I'm going to leave these. I don't think, well, maybe just a tiny bit. Maybe just a tiny bit on the top and the bottom. Yeah, that was the problem with my laser, was that it was on the back patio and I couldn't keep the air conditioner. It was just a unit in the wall. I couldn't keep it plugged in and on 24/7. Here, the back room is attached and we have central air. Okay. All right. So let's take everything off now. Let's get this glued on. Cool weather, hoping to chalk this week, waiting for a package today, plus another. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, for sure. I know I have packages I just haven't opened. So I literally now have 6 boxes of chocolate tour stuff. I opened one box because I needed to get out some ink that somebody needed, and that's it. I just haven't had time. It's like, that is not my priority. And this morning, my priority next, when I'm done here, is going to be going in and trying to get my bookkeeping caught up, because I've been gone from them for a week now. So I need to catch up all of my paperwork. It's a lot, guys. When this month is the hardest, and they always know that too. They know that. They know it's that time of year that I'm going to get behind and then I'm going to get caught back up. But yeah, with Thanksgiving, people aren't working, so it really doesn't matter that much. It will be catch everything back up right after Thanksgiving. That Monday, the Monday after Thanksgiving, which is actually December 2nd. Yeah, because Thanksgiving is so late this year. Yeah. Okay. All right, that goes there. All right. We're getting there. And then this cute little house, I mean, it's tiny. It has all these teeny tiny details on it. That goes right there. And then this. So fun, guys. I love it. Someone's going to buy this. They might buy everything. But when I take this to my craft show, I price it separately. I'll price each part of this separate so that someone doesn't have to buy all of it. They can just buy part of it if they want. But sometimes someone will buy the whole grouping. Sometimes it's someone that's been watching here. Yep. Sometimes. I just think it's really fun. This would be cute up at my cabin. But I won't. I'll let someone buy it. I can make myself another one. I always say that. And do I make another one? No, I don't. But that's okay. I make so much stuff that if I want to keep it, I could, but I usually don't. I usually just put everything for sale. It's just, I always feel like, oh, I need to just sell that to my customers. All right. We're almost there with this. And then I have the 2 things. I need to glue that together too. So let me put this here, and then one more over here. I need a little bit more glue. So that one goes there. Hi, Billy. How are you? Hi, Jill. Hey, Bridget. Nikki has cool weather. Oh, I read that a minute ago. Sorry. Okay, let me glue this in here. Good, it fits. I didn't try it. Sometimes this slot is not maybe it's too wide or not wide enough. All right, that's gonna go there. I do have my hot glue gun. I'm gonna glue along the back here in a second, but let's get these trees glued together first. Let's do that because we might need to add a little bit of extra on that too. Okay, that goes there. That's the base. Okay. Oh, we need to string together our thing too. So we can string that together while these are drying. That will be good. So these can dry. I'll line that up in a second. Okay. And then we can string that together while these are kind of drying. And then we can put them in their base. Okay, those are done. Okay, let's bring this down. These are going to go with these. We got our little string. I'm going to sit down. My back is starting to hurt from standing. Okay, I'll have to bring in the chair to do the final part of it, but I'm going to make my loop. Do I have snow at my cabin? There was snow last week, but I think it's melted by now. I don't think it stayed. I think it went bye-bye already. I know that they're making snow. They're making snow for skiing. So they have snowmaker machines on the hill. They like to have snow for Thanksgiving for people to ski. I mean, I've never gone up there for Thanksgiving. Boy, I grabbed a great big piece of this. I'm going to have a whole bunch left over. Yeah. All right. So I'm just threading this through. And then I'll grab my little bench in a moment. So there's 4 of them. Just getting them all in. You know, I'm looking forward to the Macy Day Parade. Who watches that? I love watching it on Thanksgiving. It's one of my favorites. Sometimes I record it because it just makes me happy to watch. I just love all the floats. It's just so fun. One of these days I'll be there on the front row up in I always wanted to just rent a little place that's right on the parade route, and I could sit on my balcony and watch the parade as it went by. In the freezing cold. When it's hot, it's too hard to craft. Yes. Yeah, I agree. If you don't have air conditioning and it's too hot, it's hard to craft for sure. Yep. Yeah, it's hard for me sometimes to be making ornaments and it's like 105 degrees outside. Okay, I think it's going to be about like that. It might be a little bit further apart. We'll see once we get the thing up there. Okay, let's get these glued in. And then I'm just going to put some in here. I'll get my hot glue gun up here. So that goes in there. So I'll need the hot glue gun because it needs to have some glue on the back. It's not very sturdy, so I'm going to have to grab the hot glue gun. Okay. For both of those. So let me do that. That will just help steady it. You could sit and hold it till that glue dries, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put the hot glue here and I'm going to hold it till it cools. And then I'll get sometimes I'll prop it. I'll put something next to it. Okay, getting that. And then we'll put some behind the cabin part. Okay, that's just going to kind of hold it in place. And then I'm going to put some back here along this slot. It just helps keep it stable. And I need another glue stick. Hello, glue sticks. Where are you? Trying to find one. You guys, what time is it? It is 7:54. Yay. I'm still doing good. My goal was to try to be done by 8 o'clock. That was my goal. Okay. All right, so there's that. And then these are looking good. So let's move that to the side. Move this to the side. We're done with this. Okay, I'm going to unplug the glue gun. Going to put my lid on this glue. I'm going to clean off the top part. We're going to bring in the chair so that we can do this part. Okay, so we need to know how long this needs to be. I have these two little things I have the little stands for those little guys. 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 2. I'm going to bring in the chair though, so that we can do this part. Okay. Okay, here's the chair. And then I need to just put this up here and see how long I don't want it to go really low. Okay, I try to keep it so that there's only like a slight bow. That looks about right. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to do my little loop right here. And then I cut it. Hopefully I do it right so it's big enough. Okay, that looks good. Okay, over the thing. And then tighten it up. Okay, and then I'll cut this extra. That's enough to do another one. Look at how long that is. Okay, so we have that. Okay, I'm ready to show you everything. I'm going to put it up to me. Okay. All right, let's get everything lined up here. All these little cuties. Put that there. This here. And then my trees down here. What do you think? I think it's cute. Okay, let me just go in closer. What do you guys think? I think it's adorable. I love it. All right, well, we are done with all of that. So I'm kind of looking at this and going, I think these need to be switched. Sometimes I look at my thing and I'm like, I feel like, should that be switched? Nope, that shouldn't be switched. I think it was okay. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it like that. I think it's adorable. Okay, guys, I'm done. Yay. Yay. All right. Well, thank you for being here, guys. Tomorrow we'll do some Chocateur. I'll open up my boxes and see what I have in there. Oh my goodness. I'm sure there's some stuff that I haven't done yet. I just know there is. All right. I love you guys. Hope you have a fantastic day. It is Monday. Let's make it a good week. It's going to be a short week for us, right? I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.